Well, hi everybody, it's Sandy here with a vlog, and it's puppy bath time with updates about crafty things. So thought I'll do that while you watch puppy bathings, because bathing puppies is a whole lot more fun to watch than my face on the screen, right? So I'm just gonna voice this over while we watch puppies get baths. Giallo and Vienna are my babies if you haven't met them yet. Lots of kids watch the dog videos, so this is for you kids. And the pups went to the park, and they went to the park with mud. There's just mud everywhere and water everywhere, and they just had a blast. Giallo especially, he loves to wallow in mud. Just something about him. He's just such a boy. He also loves baths, which is a real blessing because at least I don't have to fight him. He usually needs more baths than Vienna just because he's a roller in the mud kind of dog, and Vienna likes to roll him in the mud. So that's a deadly combination. But he even loves having his face washed. He just gets a big kick out of it. So yay for that. Good little puppy. And he just has such a good time playing at the park that I don't even mind that he gets muddy, because my new car has a nice big puppy liner in the back, so they can make all the messes they want, and I can just wash that sucker and be done. So a couple announcements. First, I'll tell you about the car. I bought a new car. If you were aware, I had a wreck in my Mustang, so instead I bought a Ford Escape, and it's blue. I know it's not yellow because they don't make it in yellow. And it has lots of room now. The seats fold down and the puppies have lots of space. So we're going lots of places now all the time and playing in parks, and we're going to eventually go swimming and stuff once they're a little more well behaved, that kind of thing. But bath time is often necessary after these kind of adventures. Let's see, crafty updates. I'm going to be at CHA, which you may know is coming up here in January in like 10 days from now. And if you are coming to CHA, please stop by the Daniel Smith booth. At the time that I'm shooting this video, I don't know exactly what my schedule is going to be. I'm going to find that out hopefully tomorrow or the next day. And I will post that on my blog. But if you get to CHA, just ask at the Daniel Smith booth. And I'm going to try to make up a little sign to put on the table that I'm demoing at with what times I'll be there. So you can definitely come and find me, because I would love to see you guys. And I don't know if they're going to do make and takes or if it's just going to be demos. I'm getting together with them soon to go through all of that. And oh, look at that little face. I just want to squish that little face. He's so cute. So I'm potentially going to do some periscopes. The show is much smaller this year than it has been in the past. So I'm curious to see how it's going to go, how much there is going to even be to periscope. So stay tuned, keep your periscope turned on, and I might see you from CHA. We will have to see how that goes. I might even periscope one of my demos or something. So there'll be a little bit from there, maybe not as much as last year. And the second update, while you're watching this cute little face, he's so adorable. His name means yellow in Italian, so he always gets the yellow towel. I'm sure he doesn't care, but I do. The second announcement is about classes, and I am working on more online classes. Lots of you have been asking for more Copic, more mediums, so doing something with Brusho, doing something with colored pencil, doing something with markers, a lot of different stuff, more advanced watercolors, and doing watercolors for more things with stamps. Some people are asking for more fine art classes, so I'm working on trying to find a better solution than what I have right now for posting all these classes. So I'm working on a Copic class, and it's going to be an intermediate Copic class. So if you have not yet taken the Copic Jumpstart class, now is a good time to do that before the next class launches. Oh, and here's poor Vienna. She doesn't like baths nearly as much, so you'll see a little fighting going on here. But when she gets dirty, you can see all that mud on her side. When she gets dirty, you can totally see it. She's just yuck. So make sure you take the Jumpstart class. And if you're one of those people who bought it back in the day and then you just never took the class, then go ahead and do it. That class is going to be really helpful for you in the next class, because there's going to be a lot of stuff I'm not going to talk about in the intermediate class, because I'm going to assume you've taken the Jumpstart class. Even if you're an artist and you're not a crafter, you can skip the crafty parts, skip the ones that are stamped, things that I've colored with stamps, but the basic color theory stuff is going to be important as you move forward on other classes that I teach. And if you want to take more watercolor classes, the same thing. Take that exploring watercolor class, because that's going to be my 101 level class that you're going to need for all the others, because it talks about the basics of how to apply the paint and how to mix the paint and that kind of stuff. So I want you to be ready when the new site comes, because it's going to be, hopefully, cross my fingers, a whole new site where you'll have one login for all your classes. That is my dream. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'm going to have forums and stuff. I'm kind of fussing through some of the details, but the biggest thing is going to be populating your account with the classes you've taken, and that apparently is a technological feat of craziness. So I'm praying hard that my tech guys can figure all this out and do it in a timely fashion. So in the meantime, I'm just working on classes and preparing things so that we'll be ready to roll when the new site is ready to roll. So that's that. And that's the updates from me, other than puppies. So thank you for joining me for this. And if you're one of the little kid fans who loves to watch the puppy videos, I hope you enjoyed this, because I'm doing the kid puppy videos just for you guys, because I know how much you love my doggies too. So make sure you take your baths and brush your teeth just like my doggies do. It's important to take care of yourself. Okay, everybody have a really good day, and me and the puppies are going to go and snuggle once they're all dry, because they smell really good after they've had a bath. They're no longer stinky, and they're all soft, and Giallo gets all fluffy, and it's just adorable. So we'll see you guys later. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.